Okay, so let's set the scene. Imagine a huge, really sensitive story just breaks. I mean, a massive pile of secret files gets dumped online for the whole world to see. It's just this flood of raw, unfiltered information. And in that moment, in all that chaos, two very, very different paths emerge. And when I say a flood, I am not kidding. In the case we're looking at here, we are talking about more than 2,000 video files hitting the web all at once. I mean, that is an absolutely staggering amount of stuff to even begin to sort through. But it doesn't stop there. On top of the videos, add another 180,000 images. Just try to picture that volume for a second. This isn't just a leak, it's a total data deluge. And you know what? It's probably overwhelming by design. So that brings us to the big question, right? When the digital dam breaks and all this information comes pouring out, what happens next? How do we even start to make sense of it all? How does the story get told? Well, this is where those two paths really split off. So let's talk about path number one. The source material has this great name for it, the coin collector rush. And it's all about one thing, speed. It's that instant reaction, chasing the trend no matter what. So what exactly is a coin collector? Well, it's an online creator who sees a trending topic and thinks, opportunity. Not an opportunity to find the truth, but a chance for quick clicks, views, and engagement. Those are the coins they're after. The main goal isn't accuracy, it's just being first. And this approach, it has some pretty serious consequences. It means content gets shoved out the door without any real investigation. All the important context and nuance, totally ignored. And as the source says, it just muddies up the waters, making it harder for everybody to figure out what's really going on. Honestly, it's the perfect breeding ground for misinformation. And this leads to a pretty powerful and frankly kind of a chilling point from our source. When these creators rush to get something, anything out there, they're not truth seekers. They're actually, maybe without even realizing it, helping them, the very people who might have released the info for their own manipulative reasons. All right, so if that's path number one, the rush job, what's the alternative? That brings us to path number two, the journalist's method. This is the complete opposite. It's about process, it's about patience, and it's about professionalism. And the difference is just night and day. See, while the coin collectors are chasing engagement, journalists are trying to connect the dots. The timeline isn't a few hours, it's days, weeks, sometimes even months. And the goal isn't to muddy the waters, it's to build a clear, factual picture for all of us. And listen, this isn't just some vague idea. It is a highly structured process. A professional journalist might spend the first 2 to 4 hours just doing a quick scan to find the most important files. Then they might spend the next 1 to 2 full days just cataloging everything, checking timestamps, filtering sources, and the real work, the deep research and writing, that takes weeks, maybe months. But the source makes it really clear that true investigation goes even further than that. It's not just about what's in the digital files. In fact, some of the most important work happens completely away from the computer screen. This quote really gets to the heart of it all. It's a relentless process. To really dig, well, that means you can't just react to what's been handed to you. You have to go out there and actively find what's missing from the story. So what does digging actually look like? Well, it's all about the human element. It means building relationships with sources, sometimes over a long period of time. It means finding the people whose stories aren't in the data dump. And most importantly, it means actually talking to and interviewing the people who are directly connected to what happened. And the source gives us a great real-world example of this, journalist Sean Atwood. He's pointed out as someone who consistently seeks out and interviews people with that firsthand knowledge. That's how you build a real, comprehensive understanding that goes way beyond the initial data. Okay, so we've got these two paths, right? One is fast and shallow, the other is slow and deep. So what's the big deal? Why does this distinction matter so much in the real world? Well, here's the really chilling takeaway. According to the source, these huge information releases, they're not always about bringing truth to light. They can be a calculated move, a game, an experiment that's designed to see how the public reacts and to shape our opinions. And all that rushed, reactive coverage, it's playing right into their hands. And finally, and this is so important, we have to remember the human cost. Behind the files and all the data, there are real people. Often, they're victims whose trauma is at the very center of the story. For them, this isn't just a trending topic. Rushed reporting treats their pain like it's just content for clicks, and it completely ignores the real anxiety and paranoia they're living with every single day. So, this leaves us with one last really vital question to ask ourselves. When we engage with a huge breaking story like this, what role are we playing? Are we seeking out the thoughtful, careful, verified reporting? Or, by rewarding the fastest and the loudest voices, are we becoming unwitting participants in someone else's experiment?